My name is Ali Baylay, and I used to work for United States Peace Corps in Africa, Liberia, and I came to Charlotte and went straight to Carolina School of Broadcasting. And after that, I went to graphic arts. Well, when I went to college, Central Piedmont, I was a cub reporter, staff reporter with the college. And I have been wanting this writing and movies and all that for the very longest time. And I shot my first movie here, watching Lydia. And then after that, it was just coincidental when Nollywood broke out. And then I started paying attention to reviewing the movies. That's when I established my AfricanMovieStar.com over 10, 12 years ago. I started reporting with David Ajiboye that works with the Nigerian Tribune. He was my partner for the African department. But unfortunately, David passed away. So after all these years reporting and then writing essays, writing reviews on African Movie Star, I have got almost to 400 movies reviewed, all African movies. I decided to make it into a book. This is the first volume I'm introducing to the public. Nollywood Movie Reviews. It's about 350 pages. Most of the readers of this first volume may not have been born by then when these movies came out. This was a time when people like Omotala and Genevieve, Ramsey Noor, they were just coming up. And most of the readers today, or most of the viewers today, were not born by them. Yeah, but the first volume here have stories or reviews that people hardly even heard about them. Movies like The Game, Kiss and Tell. Now, these are movies that over 10, 15 years old. So most of the viewers today do not even know about these characters or they didn't even see those movies. And if there is such a movie laying down somewhere, they might have. It's like watching like AMC, American Movie Classics, like a classic. These are classics to us, like Ikem Owo, Patient Ozokwo, all these people. They are the beginners, origins of Nollywood movie. So most of their movies that came before that were like a vaudeville. It was old and just fun, but they were not really what you could watch and enjoy. But it makes people laugh. They provided places where we can go in the evening and watch all these African movies. They introduced us to these Western style movies, but you see. So when Nollywood came, everything become like they cleaned their acts. Productions became decent. You used to watch the first movies that came out. You used to watch like a boom in the film on the screen, and you see these people standing by watching. You see, but with the new movies coming out, that will be in the second volume. These are movies just Hollywood classic type. I enjoy it very much, reviewing these movies, really. I mean, that's my hobby, I could call it for now. It could be a career, but for now, it's my hobby. I mean, I have to write almost every day. Yes, I have to write every day. And I watch movie every time. I have, I subscribe on Netflix. First, the movies that were coming from Nollywood, not before Nollywood, there was Nigerian movies, African movies, they call it, and then came Nigerian movies, and then came Nollywood. But before then, before Nollywood came into being, most of the movies that were coming were not really to standard, I found out. So I decided to HBO, subscribe on HBO, Cinemax, and then came Netflix. So when I saw Netflix bringing out these good movies, then I said, okay, then that was my base. So all my collections are from Netflix, thanks to them. Mercy Johnson acted not in a notable movie that I can still remember was in Corporate Maid, The Corporate Maid. Another story really that takes my attention is Genevieve Nanji and Ramsey Noir in a Private Storm with Amotala Jaladi. Ramsey is a man coming from an abusive home. His stepdad abused him, and then when he got out on the street, until that night when he said he should get out of his house, his stepdad. So he came on the street with that damaged conscience. I mean, that feeling that he's not enough for anything. And when he met Jaladi, it was like he was not sure of himself. And that's a private storm. That's kind of like the secret storm that was in his heart for everybody. He felt that he was not accepted by anybody. It's a beautiful story too. And there's another one, Kiss and Tell. Too many movies, that really. Yeah, too many. I'm glad I'm going to be part of this whole thing, this Nollywood thing. And I'm not making the millions, but I'm glad to be part of that history. Because, I mean, if I could be somebody, I want to be like Roger Ebert of Africa. That's all my business. From now on I just want to be Roger Ebert of Africa. Because this is an industry, it's going to blow wide. Because this is the only source, the third world. I mean, when I'm talking African or Nollywood, it's not just Nigeria. I'm talking the entire Africa. Most like, for instance, my second volume includes lots of stories from South Africa, Mozambique, Zambia, Kenya. I included them in it. I think one from Senegal, Ivory Coast. So I'm going to be part of it, and I'm glad I'm part of it, actually, because that's the future. Yeah, that's the future. I mean, if anybody wants to don't go to Hollywood. You can stay right there in Africa and become somebody in the film business. This is the future for us.